Hey Pisces, how are you guys doing? This is going to be your love reading for the month of June. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So for those of you who are new, please keep in mind these are general messages. They're not going to resonate with everyone. If it resonates with you, that is wonderful. If not, feel free to check out your moon, your rising, potentially your Venus sign as well. Some of those may resonate with you, okay? So first thing, let's see which Pisces and Pisceans you're going to be reading for today. Oh, all right. So you've got the Caught in Her Web card and the Clock, the fifth shadow. Well, it's one of two things, Pisces. Either there is someone, doesn't have to be a female, but there's someone that you are so enamored with that you can't get them off your mind, or someone feels that way about you. They feel like they're caught up in you. All their thoughts are about you. I get a fiending energy, like they can't escape wanting to be around you, escape your energy. And it's crazy because it feels like these are Pisceans who are caught in a situation that's very difficult, tumultuous. There's a lot of drama potentially, maybe not between you two, but it could be surrounding the situation with the Caught in Her Web card. Some of you have someone that has a power over you that you just can't shake. Or someone feels that way about you. You have a power over them that they cannot escape no matter what they do. Especially with this clock energy, I feel like someone feels like time is running out in some way. Someone may be tired, even though they're so drawn to this person. Someone may be really tired of fighting for something, tired of the drama involved in the relationship or the connection, tired of trying to do what makes it work, tired of compromising potentially. So it feels like if that's your situation, I'm going to pull some cards to see what questions I need to ask about this particular situation you're in. If this has resonated with you, feel free to just stick around. Be comfortable. If not, feel free to check out one of the other readings that I mentioned earlier. So what do we need to ask? Wow. Ooh, breathe. Wow, we got some heavier energies out of this deck. We've got grief, sacrifice, and resistance. So let's start here. Let's start with grief. What's the source of the pain in this connection? Someone's in some pain. Someone's hurting, like really hurting. I don't know if this is, because sometimes grief is expressed in different ways. So I don't know if this person is expressing the grief or if you're experiencing it and you aren't expressing it, but someone's feeling a lot of pain about this situation. Grief. For some of you, the source of the grief, because we have the universe, which is the end of the majors, right? This is the ultimate end. And then we've got the Empress, which represents a womanhood, femininity, strength, and growth. Part of this situation, it feels like, is either someone feels like there's no longer an opportunity for this relationship to grow. That's just how they feel. I'm just saying how they feel. Or the other thing that's causing grief is potentially someone could be going through an ending with a significant other, a significant partner. This would be a long-term partner, like a long-term relationship, like a wife, husband, the boyfriend of, multiple years, girlfriend of multiple years, that kind of energy. And they could be mourning the loss of this relationship in some sense, um, or this dealing with the end and the culmination of this relationship is causing them a lot of grief, a lot of anxiety. Let's clarify this energy. What do you need to know about this? Someone's in pain though, because they feel like one aspect of their life is ending, and one aspect, and it's almost like there's an aspect that they want to grow, but there's an ending that has to happen first. The universe has to come in, something has to close out, there has to be finality before growth can come. Six of Wands in the reverse. It's a lack of success. Could be dealing, I'm seeing here, it could be a Taurus, Libra energy. This is also Leo energy. Both of these can have Leo. There's Scorpio energy in there as well. But someone is upset due to the lack of success of a connection or the relationship, or the inability. Someone also feels like they don't get enough attention here with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Someone here, it causes them a lot of pain that they don't receive maybe some adoration, attention, affection sometimes with the Six of Wands in the reverse that they desire or need potentially. Someone could be upset here in this connection that they can't give someone this as well. With the grief card and the Six of Wands in the reverse, it's like, I want to give something attention. For some of you, either this is you or your person, someone feels like they want to give attention to a situation to help it grow, to help it blossom. There's an energy here, like, especially with the Empress, this person could potentially see you as someone who they could truly commit to, that could be a life partner for them, but they can't give energy to it for some reason, and that causes them grief. So it could be any of those situations. Now we get the Sacrifice card. What needs to be sacrificed in this connection? It's interesting because the Sacrifice card for me is very Piscean energy, right? Especially with this being 12, right? It's 12 on there, you being the last of the zodiac signs. Very hangman kind of energy for me whenever I see the Sacrifice card. Pisceans can tend to sacrifice so much for others that they end up sacrificing themselves in the process. Clarify the sacrifice. What is it that needs to be sacrificed here? There's such a martyr energy for Pisceans a lot of times, depending on when they were born, but one card, please. It's too many, just one. Seven of Wands and the Death card. There's some behaviors that someone needs to sacrifice. This could be you or your person, but this is your reading. So I'm gonna read it like it's you, because it's just you and me here. There's an energy that you have been pushing something away as a means to protect yourself in some way. It could be protecting the other person as well, but you're protecting predominantly you. What's in your life with the Seven of Wands energy. I feel like there's an energy, especially with this Death card coming up here, that's Scorpio energy. Some of you are fighting change. That's what it feels like. With the Seven of Wands and the Death card, this is a card of transformation. Some of you need to submit to the fact that you need to change. There's some aspect of you that needs to change to facilitate a healthier relationship that has less drama and anxiety attached to it. I do get an altruistic energy here, so I do feel like you're not coming from a place of maliciousness at all. I feel like you're doing it because you feel like it's the right thing to do. Whatever your situation is, you feel like you're doing the right thing. The problem is in this particular situation, your course of action is creating and perpetuating more friction between the two of you. And ultimately, if you don't change, especially with the death energy, something can come to an end here. No matter how, you two, excuse me, you two may feel about one another. Let's clarify that. And someone doesn't want to change here. Someone's stubborn. This could be you or the other person. Someone needs to sacrifice their stubbornness. Someone's got to give in here. This is your reading. You're being stubborn about something, and I feel like some of you have the wrong perspective on something, especially with this sacrifice card. Again, I always see the Hangman when I see that card, and that talks about an alternate perspective. You're looking at things the completely wrong way. And it's interesting because you think you're looking at it the right way. Absolutely. I mean, with this kind of energy, Seven of Wands energy, and maybe you're doing it because you've done it that way for so long. You've held these beliefs so long. But in whatever you're trying to do romantically, you're going about something the wrong way. Chariot energy. Cancer energy, so very strong watery energy. The person you're dealing with may be very emotional. I get an energy, to be honest with you, what I'm sensing here with this card is that someone here, and again, this is your reading, needs to sacrifice black and white thinking that one thing eliminates the possibility of another. There's no energy of compromise here, interestingly enough. It's like it's either this or that. And that's an energy here that needs to be sacrificed. There's a gray area that you need to figure out. And it could be this black and white thinking why I'm picking up on this energy of someone just looking at things the wrong way. Just because they can't fathom how something can work doesn't mean it can't. Just because they can't find the solution doesn't mean there isn't a solution. Okay. So lastly, we've got the resistance card. I'm getting two questions here. I want to know kind of what you're in resistance to, but I also want to see, like, because I already feel like you're in a resistant energy. You're in a contemplative energy, but especially with the caught in her web card, most people would try to fight that energy. You know what I mean? Most people struggle once they're caught by a web. So you're fighting something. But I want to know the result of you staying in an energy of resistance. What are you in resistance to, and what's the result of that? What are you in resistance to? Okay. And what's the result of that? Clarify the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Here you are. There you are with the moon. So it's telling me you're in resistance to the Four of Wands. This is a very strong soulmate energy. And I keep getting this energy. It's like the more you fight, whatever this is, fight to make things happen your way, because here you are, the moon. This is what you're fighting. The Four of Wands is like, this is like the marriage card, the celebration card, the coming together of two soulmates. That's that energy. It's like a divine completion. I think you see their hands here. And you're fighting, allowing maybe potentially a soulmate connection to come together fully and complete. And here you are with the moon. This is you. This is your energy. It's clearly saying you're the one fighting this. If it's not you, this moon energy can also, and I do feel a little bit of that, is that you submitting to emotional vulnerability and the emotional vulnerability that it would take to bring a union to all the way together. Now, this could be, feel free to reverse the energy. If you know this is not you, this would be your person's energy, but you showed up here. So it's interesting because despite you being in resistance, I get the Six of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. I hate to break this to you, and I have to just read the cards as they are. The more you try to fight this, unfortunately for you, Pisces, I feel like the universe is going to show you how little control you have in this connection. That's how it feels. Because even if you try to fight this connection, whether the reasoning is just, I'm not, passing judgment on whether it's justified for you to be fighting this at this time. I hate to tell you, it doesn't matter because we get the Six of Wands here. And when I clarify it, I get the Wheel of Fortune. So it tells me something's fated with the Wheel of Fortune. So even though you're trying to fight whatever this is from coming into union, or someone's trying to, it doesn't have to be you, but someone trying to fight this union from coming together completely, with the Six of Wands here is telling me that doesn't matter. This connection is going to happen regardless because it's destined with the Wheel of Fortune. It's fate. You two are fated. Resistance is futile kind of energy. Wow. Okay. Let me see if there's anything I need to know here. Anything I need to know? Wow. Okay. We get the Harmony card. Where there's been a lack of harmony in this connection, and I see it, it's telling me here that harmony is just over the horizon for you two. Because this card in this deck, it talks about the fact that the mutual feelings between the two of you are love, respect, and desire to be with one another, to commit to one another. Both of you share that. Both of you want to be together. Both of you respect each other. Both of you love one another. Anything else before I let you lovely Pisceans go? Oh my goodness. Okay. I definitely need to let y'all go. Okay. So we have the ring. This talks about a promise, and it talks about committing to someone or something. Pisces, there's a commitment coming between the two of you. You two, I get this energy between the two of you. Like, these are two people, like you and this person, y'all can't leave each other alone. Like, each one of you tries to leave the other one alone. You can't leave the other one alone. Both of you have your own reasons why you decide to pull your energy away from one another whenever both of y'all may be moody. I don't know what this is, but it's telling me here, like, despite all that, and in spite of the fact that both of you, one of you, I don't know, are doing everything in your power to mess this up, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, you two are fated and you're going to figure it out. You're going to come into harmonious union and commitment to one another. I don't know, Pisces. I just have to read the cards. So that was your reading. I hope it was helpful. Provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for watching, as always. And I will talk to you soon.